Welcome you all to the week 10 problem solving session of Basic Calculus 1. Myself Guru Bachan from Department of Mathematics, IIT Jodhpur. I am working in the broad area of fractal geometry and dynamical systems. In this problem solving session, we cover the applications of fundamental theorem of calculus, rule of substitution, and area between the curves. So let us start with some questions that are based on rule of substitution to calculate the indefinite integrals.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, you told in the previous class that you will continue with that area question.
I think I told it as homework. Evaluate. Just a second. The
Okay, sir.
indefinite integral. The first one is 1 minus cos t by 2 whole square sine t by 2 dt. So in the last class what we have done, see Archit, is it visible?
Yes, sir, it is visual. Sir, but you said that.
Yeah,
Okay, sir.
I know there
Remember.
are some questions left in the last scenario, but there will be some one extra class in upcoming week. So
Yes, sir.
we will cover this question, and that are some left question that are based on average value of you can say function. So we will cover in that extra class. Okay. So I remember those questions, so I'll cover them with this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So any I will ask in between if any preferable time for you for the extra class. Otherwise, I'll set by my own. Okay. So try this one. See, we can do those questions now also, but there will be can say we will left with the syllabus that what is going on in this week 10. So first of all, we should do that the rest of the work we will cover in the extra class. That is this average value of function, this area between the curves, and the left question in the last class. Okay, these 2-3 topics combinedly we will cover, and other some applications like kind of you can say local maxima, local minima, some more problems that are based on. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so for the time being, try this one. See, what is the rule of substitution says. If you clearly observe this one, earlier there were some simple integrations that you want to do, but here if you will observe that there is a whole square, there is a sine t by 2 outside. One thing is that you can open this whole square, and then you can multiply this sine t by 2, but again there will be a term of cos square and sine t by 2 then that you have to deal with. So ultimately you have to substitute something. So if you will observe that, what is the differentiation of cos t by 2 minus sine t by 2 into d by dt of t by 2, that will give you minus sine t by 2 divided by 2, is it? So if I may write, what is this, you can say rule of substitution. If there is a composition of function like this, then what you can do, you can write at fu du, where u is substitute is as gt. Then what will be du by dt? This will be g dash t, which can also written as that g dash dt can be replaced by this term. Understood what rules of substitution says? So in this scenario, in this particular question, what you will see that minus sign, you will say substitute cos t by 2 as some u. Okay, then what will be the differentiation of cos t by 2 as we have done in the above? It will be minus sine
Sine t by 2
divided by 2
into 1 by 2.
dt equal to du. So now we write the terms in case of integral. While solving the integral, we write the differentials like dt du. Okay, so that we can replace this term with du. Now observe that in the given integral, what we will do, we name it as I sum. Okay, so that we don't need to write again and again. So if you will observe that there is a term sine t by 2 dt, so you need to just keep it this term on the left hand side, and the rest term you can send it on the right hand side, so that we can substitute it later. So this will be minus 2 times du, correct? Now recall that what was the integral? It was 1 minus cos t by 2 its whole square sine t by 2. I just write for the sake of simplicity. Now what this can be replaced with? Minus 2 du,
2
and this
du.
can be replaced by only u. So let us replace here itself. So this will give you minus 2 du, and this factor will give you only u. So if you will write like this, so this will be in this scenario. I hope now this integral is easy to solve comparatively to the above one. So
Yes, sir.
if you will open it, it will be 1 plus u square minus 2u du. So this will give you minus 2 times of integration of du, or you can say integration of u to the power 0 du plus integration of u to the power 2 du minus 2 times of integration of u to the power 1 du, and whole is multiplied by minus 2. So this will give you minus 2. You remember the rule of this integration u to the power n, that will be n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 until and unless this power is not equal to minus 1, plus 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. So if you will solve multiply minus 2 inside, so this will give you, this 2 will cancel out and you will left with only 2 u to the power 2, and with negative sign of you can say 2 by 2 u cube divided by 3 minus, this will be, is it clear, plus some
Yes, sir.
arbitrary constant. But remember that your original integration was in terms of
T.
t. So obviously your concluded integration value will also be in terms of t. So now what you have to do, you have to again resubstitute or replace u by the original value. What was that? Cos t by 2. So it can be
2.
written as 2 cos square t by 2 minus 2 by 3 cos cube t by 2 minus 2 cos t by 2 plus some constant. Clear? Now you can re-verify also, just for better understanding. So this will be 2 by 3 cos cube t by 2 minus 2 cos t by 2 plus some constant. So what will be this value? This will be 4 times with negative sign sine t by 2 into half minus 2 times cos square t by 2. Okay, there is some error. So here it will be 4 times cos t by 2, then differentiation of cos t by 2 is minus sin t by 2, then half. Similarly here it will be plus sin t by 2 into half, and then this will be plus 2 sin t by 2 into half plus 0. So this will give you ultimately, if you will take sin t by 2 common, so this will give you, the inside will be this minus 2 cos t by 2 plus this will be cos square t by 2, and this will be 1. So if you will just complete the whole square, so this will be nothing but 1 minus cos t by 2 whole square sin t by 2. So by fundamental theorem of calculus you can clearly see that this is the derivative of inside integrand. So that means our result is correct. Is it clear? I just do
Yes,
this
sir.
I just do this substitution just to make it the things simpler and visible. So in the next one is, this will try you at your own, cosec square theta into cot theta d theta. You cannot even integrate this integrand directly. You need to substitute something, that you have to think about yourself. What you have to substitute, then what will be the value of this integration. Try this. Any idea what we have to substitute?
Sir, we can substitute cot theta as u.
Okay, substitute cot theta as u. So that means minus cosec square theta d theta will be du. So suppose this is your I1, so this will be your I2. So I2 will be transformed to u du, but with negative sign. Is it clear why negative sign is there? Plus some constant. So I2. So here arbitrary constant obviously are different. So just for avoid confusion, I am writing that C1 and C2 because these two are different questions. So this will be minus cot square theta divided by 2 plus C2. Is is this the only possible substitution, or you can substitute something else also?
Sir, we can substitute cosec square theta also.
Cosec square theta or cosec theta?
Sir, cosec square theta.
Okay, as you are saying, so I'm just trying. Okay, did I make okay, just typo here? This will be so. If you will substitute cosec square theta is equal to u, then what will you get?
Sir, 2 cosec theta into minus cosec theta cot theta.
So it will be like this.
Minus sign, sir. Minus 2 cosec square theta cot. Yes, sir.
Then how will it will be replaceable? Is there any okay? Just so I2 will be minus half du.
Yes, sir.
So this will be minus u by 2 plus some C2.
Yes, sir.
So from this will be minus cosec square theta divided by 2 plus C2. Right?
Yes, sir.
So is both the answers are same?
Yes, sir.
How?
We can write cosec square theta as 1 plus cot square theta.
So this will be cot square theta plus C2 minus half. And since it is an arbitrary constant, so you may write it as also plus some C2 dash. So both answers are same. See, this substitution is good for the time being, but whatever you see in the integrand, you just try to see what is the differentiation of that term that you are assuming. So simplest substitution is either you substitute cosec theta or else you substitute cot theta. Simply, not square I am saying. You may also
Yes, sir.
substitute because anyway you know the differentiation of cosec theta as cosec theta cot theta, and there is a cosec square theta. So you may substitute cosec theta as u. So this will imply minus cosec theta cot theta d theta is equal to du. So from here this will be cosec theta cot theta d theta equal to minus du. So from here I2 will imply that this will be minus, or you can say u and minus du. So this will be again minus u square by 2 plus C2, and this will again going to give you cosec square theta divided by 2 plus C2, which is same as the previous answer. Okay. In the same way, for a simpler substitution, here also this is the addition of constant, and you know very well differentiation of constant is 0. So here you can also substitute, rather than substituting cos t by 2, you can directly substitute 1 minus cos t by 2 equal to some u. Okay, whenever there is a addition of constant in any function, you can consider the whole function. Okay, so let me give you one another form of this kind of double substitution possible. So C is dx divided by under root 5x plus 8. So there is also two substitution can be possible. Now try this one. So what are the possibilities?
Sir, we can take 5x plus 8 as u.
So the simpler thing is, first of all, why we need to substitute here? Can't we direct calculate or direct integrate? Tell me. See, similar to the differentiation, here is not under root x. There is something inside the under root, that is some also. It's good that there is a linear term, but you cannot integrate. There is a role of chain rule. So what will be the differentiation of this one? 5 dx equal to du. So dx will be du by 5. So this 1 by 5 plays the role of chain rule. So this is your I3. So I3 will be du divided by 5 under root u, which can be written as 5 u to the power minus half du, that can be written as 5 minus half plus 1 divided by minus half plus 1 with the addition of some arbitrary constant C3. And now this can be written as 10 under root u, and I'm substituting u as what u was actually. Clear? Now what can be the other form of substitution? Like if I would say your type of substitution, you usually choose the difficult one, na? Tell me, Arshit, what can be the other form of substitution?
Sir, no idea.
Same as the earlier. Can we substitute like this?
Yes, sir. Sir, in the previous, sir, it is 1 by 5. Sir, you multiplied it.
Oh, sorry. So this will be by 5. This will be 5. Correct? So
Yes, sir.
if we substitute like this, so this will give us 1 by 2 under root 5x plus 8 into 5 times of dx is equal to du. So this will be the complete integrand itself, 5x plus 8. So you put the all the weight of the integrand to some differentiating term or the rule of differentiation by chain rule. So this will be 2 by 5 du So your I3 will be now simply exactly 2 by 5 du. If you will observe, this is nothing but the exactly this integration term. So this will be 2 5 by 5 du. Then integration will be 2u by 5 C3. And what was the value of the u? That was 2 by 5 under root 5x plus 8 plus 6. Clear? Now, so the D part is you have to simplify. This one is a little. I am writing this form I4. Now you have to smartly, first you have to do some manipulation so that you can judge what you have to substitute in this particular integral case. So try this one. Did you get the idea? What substitution here you can do?
Yes, sir. Sir, we can substitute 1 minus 1 by x equal to u.
Okay. So to do that, just first write like this. So this will be, so there are two substitution possible. One is you can only substitute 1 by x. Another one is you can substitute directly 1 minus 1 by x, as I had told you in the previous questions that whenever there is a constant addition, then you can substitute the whole term. That will be easier as the differentiation of constant is 0. So here we substitute. If you have any doubt, anyone, Harsimer or anyone, you can stop in between and you can ask. So this will be, suppose u, then what will be the differentiation of this one? This is 0 and this will be 1 by x square, as d by dt of t to the power n is nothing but n t to the power n minus 1. Okay, so this will be dx is equal to du. So if you will solve this a little, you will get that dx by x square is du. So simply I3 will be now simple integration of under root u du. This whole term is du. So this will be u to the power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2, because u to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus some constant c4. I think this will be c4. I4. So this will be 2 by 3, 1 minus 1 by x of 3 by 2 plus c4. Okay. Now let us move to some trigonometric kind of integrand. So E part is I5 is of the form 18 tan square of x into secant square of x divided by 2 plus 10 cube of x whole square dx. Now first of all tell me what are the substitution here that can be possible to solve this integration. What are the substitutions? You make a list. What will be the first substitution that comes into your mind?
Sir, 2 plus 10 cube x.
Directly 10 cube x.
Yes, sir.
So the basic one is, this is somewhat. So basic one is, you can substitute 10x plus u. That is the other thing that you have to again substitute or something. Simpler one is this one. A little typical one will be like this. This is some u1, this is some u2, or you can say rather than u1 u2, this is some v. So the last one will be that I told you, whenever there is an addition of constant, you should go for the whole term. So here is the addition of constant. So this will be w. Why I am thinking about these motivations? So this is the 10x. What is the differentiation of 10x? Secant
Sec
square.
square x.
That is already there in the integrand. And when we think about 10 cube x, what will be its differentiation? So just I'm
3
writing.
10 square x into sec square x.
Just a second, please. Du, and this will be 3 10 square x secant square x dx is equal to du. Clearly this is also in the above numerator term. So here, while in the last one, this will not make any difference. This will be the same. This is equal to dw. So obviously we will try to go with the last one, and I will give you the glimpse why we drop the first one. So if you will observe that if you will take 3 common, then you will left with the 6 in the numerator, and in the denominator you will left with the w. The rest term will be dw. So this will be nothing but 6 by w plus some constant c5, which is very simpler to integrate or substitute. Now this one will be 2 plus 10 cube of x plus c5. Clear? Now if you suppose, if you substitute, if you try that du term, so what will be the case? Then 18 u square in the numerator, secant square dx is du. So this will be du, and in divide you will have 2 plus u cube whole square. Again you can see that you can have some different kind of form. Now you have to again substitute u cube as some t, or you can say 2 plus u cube have some z. So rather than doing this, we directly go for this third substitution. So here also we can solve it if you're not aware or you're not comfortable with the substitution method. When you will do or you get into the practice, then you earlier, after seeing the integration or integrand, you can directly guess what will be the best substitution that makes your calculation is easier. So let us do one last question related to this one. So this is some I6. So integration sine under root theta cos. I hope this is not that much difficult as much as it is looking. So quickly guess your substitution. Yeah. What will be the first substitution? Any guesses? What will be the substitution possible here? Anyone? See, the basic and simpler substitution is put under root theta is equal to u. So this will give you 1 by 2 under root theta d theta is equal to du. This will be d theta by under root theta is equal to 2 du. The another, there will be only I think two possible substitution. There can be more. So another one is you can substitute cos under root theta is equal to u. So some v. So this one will give you minus sine under root theta divided by 2 under root theta d theta is equal to dv, and this can give you minus, or in fact say minus, we will move to right hand side, so this will be minus 2 times of dv. Now since there are two possibilities, let us follow them, and this is your method 2. So method 1 says that u substitution will give you, if you will write first of all as sine under root theta divided by under root theta under root cos under root theta d theta. So this will be sine u divided by under root cos u 2 du. Now if you will observe that you don't know the integration of under root cos u, So you have to again put cos under root u as some w. Then only, sorry, cos u. Then only you can get, since we are using here the word substitute, so we'll use that itself. So minus sine u du is equal to dw. So this will imply that sine u du is equal to minus dw, and from here your I6 will be minus d minus 2 dw divided by under root w, and this will be 4 times of under root w plus c6. As original integration was in terms of theta, then this should be in terms of theta. What is the value of w? That is cos u, and what is the value of u? That is under root theta. So ultimately this will be 4 times of cos with under root theta plus c6. This is your method number 1. What will be the method number of 2? In that scenario, we directly substitute cos under root theta, this is sine under root theta divided by under root of theta cos under root of theta. This was the case. So we are substituting directly this one. So in this scenario, we are getting as minus 2 times of dv. So minus 2 times of dv divided by under root of v. So it is simply minus 4 under root of v plus c6. And what was the value of v? Again the same one, cos under root of theta. Just the thing is that you need to, if you are not able to look the better substitution, then you have to substitute it 2 times. Okay. Now this was all about how rule of substitution plays a role in case of indefinite integral. Let us see what is the role of rules of substitution in definite integral. So second one is evaluate the definite integrals. So the first one is I1 is equal to 0 to pi sine square 1 plus theta by 2 d theta. The second one is minus 1 to 2 t dt under root of 2 t square plus 8. Third one is 2 pi by 3 to pi 10 cube x by 4 into secant square x by 4 dx. And the last one related to this definite integral is minus under root 3 to under root 3 4x divided by under root of x square plus 1 dx. Try this on. Just you want to make sure that whatever you will substitute, with respect to that substitution, your limits are also going to change. So for example, I am telling you the general approach. What is the general approach? That whenever you have a to be f of gt into g dash dt, then if you substitute here that substitute g t is equal to some u, then obviously g dash t dt will be du. So your integration will be in terms of fu du. But here is the variable, independent variable is t. So the limit is a to b. But whenever the variable is u, then what will be the limit? So when t is equal to a, then what will be the value of u? That will be g of a by this substitution. When t is equal to b, then the value of the upper limit will be g of b. Okay, so this will be g of a to g of b. Just you want to make sure this in case of definite integration. Otherwise, the integration method is remain the same. So try these four, then we will discuss them combined. So is there any need of substitution in part A?
Yes, sir. 1 plus theta by 2.
Why? Why you feel this there is a need of substitution?
Because we cannot directly integrate it.
Okay. So I1 is, let me just rewrite it, 0 to pi sine square 1 plus theta by 2 d theta. So you slept in between. Achhe?
No, sir.
Substitute 1 plus theta by 2 is equal to some t, or as we are following u. So what will be d theta? So I'm just skipping one or two steps.
2 du. Yes, sir.
2 du. So when, now we need to decide the limit of theta. Theta is 0. Then u will be 1 plus
1.
0 by 2, that is 1. When theta is equal to pi, then u is equal to 1
1
plus.
plus pi by 2.
So what is the, you can say, benefit of in this definite integral in indefinite integral? But when we substitute and we solve the indefinite integral, then we have to again resubstitute the original value of u. But here, since what is the value of indefinite integral going to come? That is any real number. Okay, so whatever will be the real number, since you are transforming the limit, then you don't need to resubstitute or do back substitution, if I would say. That will be a better option, term. So what I mean, we will get here. So this will be 1 to 1 plus pi by 2 sine square of u du, and here 2. Okay, so 2 times of 1, 2. This can be written as 1 minus cos. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So this will be u minus sine 2u. Now we can do something smartly. For example, here is a scalar multiplication. What is the possible thing? Either you substitute 2u as some t. Other thing is that since there is a scalar multiplication, observe or do the calculation. What will be the difference will make this t? Du will be dt by 2. So ultimately the integration will be descaled by half. If you recall that, what is the differentiation of any f of 2t? This will be 2 times of f dash of 2t. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So whatever will be the terms of integration or differentiation, there will be reversed. So here it was by chain rule multiplied by 2. But in case of integral, it should be divided by 2. Okay, understood the a little short trick, you can say, or the practice. It is the only the practice. Obviously this is not any kind of short trick. So understood how I replaced by this cos to u by sine to u by 2. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So now 1 to 1 plus pi by 2. So this will be, first of all we substitute 1 plus pi by 2. So this will be 1 plus pi by 2 minus sine of, since it is 2 times, so this will be 2 plus pi divided by 2. Upper term is this minus, lower term will be 1 minus sine 2 divided by 2. So from here you will get pi by 2 minus sine 2 plus pi minus sine 2. Is it clear? So can we again solve it?
What's it again? Solve it.
Yes. Sin A minus sin B. What is sin A minus sin B?
2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2
So 2 cos 4 plus pi by 2 into
into such
sin,
sin.
right? Or is there any need to do this? We can directly do it here. Okay. Just tell me, let me know you, let me tell you some different approach. If you will observe, this is, what is this angle? Pi plus 2. So this is pi line, it pi plus 2. That means you are going to fall in third quadrant. In third quadrant, sine is positive or negative?
Negative
So this will give you minus sine of angle 2.
2.
And there was already minus sine 2 divide by 2,
2.
so you don't need to that follow that sine c minus sine d. So this will be plus sine 2. Is it clear? Now you
Yes, sir.
can clearly see that you don't need to go for the back substitution, as you have updated the limits, and you are just you just got the your correct answer in terms of any real number. So this is the, you can say, different flavor rather than the indefinite integral. So what was the I2? I am rewriting it, minus 1 to 2 dt divided by under root 2t plus 8, 2t square plus 8 tdt.
So TDT. Yes, sir.
So here what you will substitute? T
2t
square.
square plus 8.
Why not only t square?
So if you substitute 2t square plus 8, it will be more
More
convenient to
easier,
solve.
more easier. Addition of constant or multiplication of constant will not affect the integral in any sense. So then this will be 4 times of t dt is equal to du. Thus t dt will be du by 4. So when t is equal to minus 1, don't ever forget the to update the limits. So then this is the common mistake that when we do. So when t is equal to minus 1, so this will be 10.
10.
When t is equal to 2, then u is equal to 16.
Yes, sir.
So your I2 will be converted into 10 to 16, and this will be du divided by 4 times of under root u. So 1 by 4 under root u divided by half, and limit will be 10 to 16. So this will be 1 by 2 under root of 16 minus under root of 10. So this can be written as 4 minus under root of 10 divided by 2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now let us move to the C part. I3 is equal to 2 pi by 3 to give you these much question, so that you can get comfortable that you have to change the limit also, or substitute or update the limit also. What is the answer of this question? Have you solved it?
No, sir.
Okay, then substitute 10 x by 4 is equal to some u. Then you will get 1 by 4 secant square x by 4 dx is equal to du. So, and when x is equal to 2 pi by 3, then u is equal to, what is tan 2 pi by 3?
1 by root 3.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Tan of x by 4, sir. Then it will become pi by 6.
When x is equal to pi, then u is equal to
1.
tan of pi by 4, that is 1. So from here your I3 will be 1 by under root 3 1 u cube and du and 4 times of du. So this will be nothing but u4. If you write like this, so 4 will be cancelled out. So 1 by under root 3 1. So this will give you 1 minus 1 by 9. Okay. Now the last one. Now you will tell me what is the answer of this one. Similar kind of approach or question has been in the class. So tell me, what is its answer?
Sir, 0.
Why?
Sir, because when substituted x square plus 1, the upper and lower limit is same.
Without solving, I can say this answer is 0. Without solving. That means you have not seen the lectures. Minus a to a fx dx. This will be 2 times of 0 to a fx dx if f is an even function. 0 if f is an odd function.
Odd function.
So that means whenever any kind these kind of two functions you are having, then you don't need to solve it. Oh, at least at first step. If it is an odd function, then clearly you will get this is 0. So observe here, this is even power. So obviously putting x by minus x will not make any effect. But this is an odd power. So this will give you as impact that it is an odd function. So let me give you some, you can say, geometrical glimpse of this. So if you will observe, give me any even function. For example, y equal to x square. And this is x equal to minus a and this is x equal to a. So this is the value from minus a to a of x square. Is it so? So if you will observe that this integration and this integration will give you the same value, right? So that is why
Yes, sir.
if we calculate the one, because there is a symmetry, because of symmetry, you can write that you can only need to calculate 0 to a of x square dx rather than calculating minus a to a x square dx. And same as geometrically, if you will see x cube, this is x equal to a, this is x equal to minus a, suppose. So this is your portion lying above the x-axis, and this is the portion lying below the x-axis. So tell me, can we say that this portion, because of symmetricity along the x-axis, or you can say along the origin, can you say that this is the negative value of this one,
Yes, sir.
minus a to 0? See, I am only talking about the value of the integration. I am not talking about the area. When you talk about the area, na, then you need to take the mod here. We will also discuss that thing. So fx dx with negative sign. So that means, since they are opposite to each other in sign, that means the integration minus a to a fx dx will left with nothing but 0, because you can break into two parts and the addition of these two will be 0. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Now let us move to how to find out the area between the curves, or find out the area. First of all, area, then we will see that area between the curves, what is the difference, you will going to see that. So first of all, you have to find out the area, in fact the shaded area, I would say, in these three shaded areas. Let me write it as shaded area. So this is under root 2, this is minus under root 2, and what is the function, I guess I missed it, let me see it. So here's the function, y is equal to secant theta into tan theta, and this value is minus pi by 4, and this value is pi by 4. Now tell me, what will be this area? See, I'll tell you the general approach. Whenever there are two curves, fx, gx, and this is x equal to a, and this is the area that you need to calculate. Now tell me, area will be obviously x equal to a to b mod of fx minus gx dx. Why I am writing mod? If you will observe that odd function term, this integration is negative of this, so that means integration can be negative. But since you are finding out the area can be negative? Obviously not. Area will always be a positive. Volume can be negative, but area is always positive. In fact, volume is also, in terms of mathematical language, you say only the positive value. Okay. So since area is positive, therefore we are taking the mod here. But what is the benefit of taking mod here? Suppose this is some point C where they are intersecting. Since A to C, which function is the bigger, fx or gx? From A to C, which function is lying above?
fx.
So this will be fx minus gx into dx. But when you approaches to C to B, which function is bigger?
Gx.
So this will be minus fx minus sine of this thing, right? So am I right? Can I write like this? Minus, right? But when you write like this, fx minus gx dx plus c to b gx minus fx dx. So why I told you like this? Because this is nothing but some limit. Suppose some I'm saying e to f, upper curve minus lower curve. What is the upper curve here? This one the upper curve, and this one was the lower curve. But when you move to the next one, this one becomes the lower curve, and this one becomes the upper curve. But upper curve and lower curve approach is same. So whenever you need to want to directly, so what you will see, A to C, upper curve minus lower curve. And what will be the curve that you will put the value? Similarly, C to B, upper curve minus lower curve. That this will give you the same value as we have find out with this mod or with anywhere. Okay, anyway, I mean, so here if you will observe that, what are the lines that you have to talk about? This is x equal to minus pi by 4.
Minus pi by 4.
This is pi by 4. This is your first curve under root 2, and the another one curve is this one, right?
Sec theta into tan theta. Yes, sir.
So what is the upper curve? In whole
Y
domain you can see that
to
upper curve is under root 2 and lower curve is sec theta
sec
tan
theta
theta.
into tan theta.
Okay, so what will be the area? Minus pi by 4, pi by 4, upper curve is under root 2 minus secant theta tan theta d theta. So simply you will get under root 2. So tell me, sec secant theta tan theta, observe here, minus a to a, is it an even function or an odd function? Quickly tell me.
Odd function.
Odd function. So obviously you don't need to solve this one. You just need to solve under root d theta. Minus will be 0. Anything will be okay. So this will give you theta minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. Or moreover to that, you may write it like this. The first one is an even function now. You can write like this, right? Is it clear, Archit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
2
Clear.
under root 2, 0 to pi by 4. So this will give you pi by under root 2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Since I told you how to calculate the area between the curves, or you can say shaded area, so tell me what will be the scenario for this one? this is 2, this is minus 2, and this is the shaded region. So y is equal to x under root 4 minus x square. See, in this scenario, the general approach is either you can write like this, minus 2 to 2 under root of x under root 4 minus x square dx. See, if you don't take the mod, because of the symmetricity, this integral will become 0. Suppose you will write like only like this. This is an odd function, and odd function from minus a to a will give you the value 0. Area is 0, which is not the case. You can see some positive area. I hope you are able to see this is some positive area. Area is not 0. So that is why we take mod here. So one approach is to see like this mod, then you will solve from minus 2 to 2, and another approach, as I told you, see as upper curve minus lower curve. Okay, so try first of all this one. Then also here I would like to mention one point here. Since I mentioned upper curve minus, here it is some dx. Okay, so upper curve must be function of x. Similarly, lower curve must be function of x. Whenever you talk about dy, then this will be like this. Suppose g to h, sorry, l to h, g of y minus f of y dy. Then this will be terms of y. So there are two approaches to calculate the area. Here I have taken the strip dx. This is dx you call. And whenever you talk about dy, so this will be like this. So let me draw it here. Suppose this is some curve, this is some curve, these are cutting. So this will be dy. You will get understanding with different portion. So here first of all calculate this integral, and you can also follow up from the upper curve minus lower curve.
Yes, sir. Solved.
Any answer?
16/3.
16/3. Okay. So because of the symmetry, we may write as 2 0 to 2 x under root 4 minus x square dx. So here is the rules of substitution. 4 minus x square is some u, so you will get 2x dx, the negative sign is equal to du, and thus x dx, so 2 is there, so we write like only du. When x is equal to 0, then obviously u is equal to 4. When x is equal to 2, then obviously u is equal to 0. Thus area is equal to 4 to 0 under root u minus du. So if you will observe here, upper limit is lesser and lower limit is greater. That is the symbol that your dx must be replaced by some negative term. So negative term, when you will follow combine with this, it will be like this. I hope you are aware about that a to b fx dx can be written as minus b to a fx dx. This is a simple substitution property. T can be replaced as minus x, then you will get this result. You can check by at your own. So now what will be this integration? 3 by 2, 3 by 2, 0 to 4. So this will be 2 by 3, 4 to the power 3 by 2. So let me write 4 like this. Since we are using u, so this will be like this. So this will be 4 to the power 3 by 2 minus 0. So this will give you 16 by 3. Now I'm just writing in terms of upper curve and lower curve. What is the upper curve here? Between minus 2 to 2, minus 2 to 0. What is the upper
Sir,
curve?
y equal to 0. Y equal to 0.
Good. And what is the lower curve? This x minus x under root 4 minus x square. So this will be like this. Minus 2 to 0. Upper curve is 0 minus x under root 4 minus x square dx. While writing 0 to 2, the upper curve is
Y equal to x into under root 4 minus x square.
and lower curve is
Y equal to 0.
y equal to 0. So this is x under root 4 minus x square minus 0 dx. It is obviously the same minus 2 to 2 mod of x minus 1. The same way, but the method of writing is different. Okay. So let me give you one more question from this calculating the shading area. This is your area that you have to calculate. This is the point minus pi by 2. This is minus pi. This is 0. Function is pi by 2 cos of x sine of pi plus pi sine x. So you have to calculate the shaded area. Here there is a function or curve is maintaining 0 near around pi minus pi by 2, and obviously while doing the integration this will not make any effect. Quickly tell me this answer of this question, or you can say area of this shaded portion.
Sir, what is mean by maintaining zero? It is like a constant function near minus pi.
Yeah, it is 0. You can say, for example, if you will observe that this is the graph of x to the power 5, this is more over 0 rather than x cube. X cube can like be like this. Much higher the power, it will be near around, stay near around 0 more. Okay, there is more bent if you will observe that near around 0. If you will observe that zero point 0.1 to the power cube, what is the value of zero point 0.1 cube? 0.001. But what about 5?
0.00001.
So obviously it, the much the lower value near around 0, it will much stay around 0. So it is like that only. Okay, so you don't need to take care like what will be this value, what will be this value, that will manage by function itself. You just need to take care minus pi. Okay, that is why I said it will not make any effect. Okay, so what's your answer?
Sir, calculating, sir, in the last step, sir, cos t by 2 limit 0 to minus pi minus cos t by 2 limit minus pi to 0.
So let us do it here also. So area is minus pi to pi by minus pi by 2. Upper curve is 0 and lower curve is pi by 2 cos of x sine of pi plus pi sin x dx plus minus pi by 2 0 pi by 2 cos of x
Sir, 2 is the answer.
okay, pi plus sin x minus 0 dx. So what substitution you want to make here? So there is this I1 and this is I2. So
Sir, before substitution, we can write sine of pi plus pi sin x as minus sine of pi sin x.
okay, so minus pi by 2 sine of pi plus pi sin x can be written as minus sine pi sin x. You are right. So this will be pi by 2 cos of x sine of pi sin x dx. So can I follow up some shortcut here, like rather than substitution, can I follow direct approach?
Yes, sir, follow.
Okay, so this will be pi by 2 cos of x sin x dx. So if you will observe here, what do you want to substitute? Obviously pi sin x equal to t or u something. What will be the differentiation? Pi cos x, and the limit
Yes,
will be
sir.
updated in that way. So if I'm not substituting, so obviously limit will be remain the same. So I'm directly writing 1 by 2 is here, pi cos x is the differentiation, pi cos x dx will be du obviously, and this will be sine of u if you will see. So what will be differentiation? Minus cos of u, and what is the value of u? So in local language it's a chamka. I mean, have you able to see it? What I have done?
Yes, sir.
In the same way, this will be minus cos pi sin x minus pi by 2 to 0. So from first one, this will be minus cos pi. Sin pi by 2 is 1 and sin 0 is 0. So this will be minus cos of 0. So this will be plus, I guess. Similarly, minus half. So first term will be, tell me.
Minus cos of pi. No, sir. First we will put 0 now. Minus cos of pi, yes, sir. Sine 0 will be 0. No, sir, minus cos of 0.
Minus cos of 0 with negative sign minus positive sign minus cos of pi. So from the first one, cos pi is minus 1 and cos 0 is 1. So obviously this is minus 1. Cos 0 is 1. Cos pi is minus 1. So this will be minus 1 minus 1. Is there an error we have made? Okay, you don't tell me. You didn't tell me minus pi by 2. So this will be cos pi itself. Cos minus theta is cos theta. So this will be minus 2 into minus half. So it will be minus 1. Again minus 2. So will be itself 1 now. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is all about how to calculate the area. Now let us do some, you can say, application of some more application of fundamental theorem of calculus, and you can say precise application. So find the derivative a part is d by dx of 0 to under root x cos of t dt. So you need to find this derivative. What are the possibilities? One way is you can first calculate this integration, definite integration, then you differentiate it. Another way is recall the fundamental theorem of calculus. What is fundamental theorem of calculus says? A to Tell me what is fundamental theorem of calculus says? See, you know that A to x fx ft dt is nothing but f. Is it clear?
No, sir.
No?
What is this, sir?
Sorry.
No, sir. I have not seen this, sir. What is this?
Okay. What is fundamental theorem of calculus from your point of view? Tell me. Then I'll let you know how this is related to that original one.
Sir, fundamental theorem of calculus, sir. Integration a to b fx dx is equals to g of x a to b, where g dash x equal to fx.
So inside you want me to write fx or gx? First of all, tell me that.
Fx.
Okay. So I'm saying that f dash x is fx. Okay. Capital F, I'm writing it as differentiation. So this will be f of b minus f of a. You want to say this one?
Yes, sir.
So another form of this one is like this. This is the original one that I'm writing. That is the basic or fundamental uh, fundamental theorem of calculus. So a to x ft dt, and obviously f is a continuous function and f dash t is f of t. Okay, so this will be, let me recall the statement, fx minus f. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now differentiate both the sides. Differentiate both the sides. What do you get?
Sir, f of x.
Small one or capital one?
Small one.
Is it look like similar to this one?
Yes, sir.
So that's what we are going to use. So, but here if you will observe that here there is not x. What is here? Under root
Root
x.
x.
So remember the chain rule. What you can assume, you can say substitute under root x some u. So this will be differentiation of du 0 to u cos of t. Inside terms will be same as it is. We are just disturbing the terms of x that involve x. So only involve x is under root x, and the left term will be du by dx. This is the chain rule. Is this the chain rule, na? d
Yes,
over
sir.
dx of f composition G at x is f dash g of x and g dash of x. So what, if you will write it explicitly, what this mean? This mean that you have differentiate with respect to dg. This is your independent variable. Then you have differentiate dg with x, right? Is it so?
Yes, sir.
So same way I wrote like this. So this will give you, by fundamental theorem of calculus, this is directly cos of
What's T?
t.
Cos of
Okay, let
T.
me
Yes, sir.
let me just write proper definition of fundamental theorem of calculus so that it will not be any confusion. Just a second, please.
Sir, here the variables are different, na? U and T. We can write cos T.
Yeah, let's just wait a second, please.
Okay, sir.
So this will be cos of u, right? So what is du by dx? 1 by 2 under root x. So all over the differentiation of this 0 to under root x cos of t dt is nothing but cos of under root x divided by 2 under root x. So this is kind of application of chain rule, and we can say combined with fundamental theorem of calculus. Now let me give you one similar kind of illustration. D over dx 1 to sine x 3 t square dt. Quickly tell me its answer. Here we have some. Okay, right. Hmm. Quickly tell me its derivative.
Sir,
Yes.
3 sine square x cos x.
Okay. So d over dx of 1 sine x can be written as d over d of u 1 to u du by dx. So this will be 3u square, and du by dx will be cos of x, and this will be 3 sine square x cos x, right?
Yes, sir.
See, d over d theta 0 to tan theta secant square of y dy. Obviously you can first integrate this one and then you can differentiate also. There is also with that approach, but there here I only want to give you the glimpse how it is related with the chain rule and fundamental theorem of calculus. So let us do it. 0 to tan theta secant square of y dy. This can be written as d2 du 0 to u secant square of y dy into du by d theta. So this will be secant square of u,
tan theta. U.
secant square of theta.
Theta.
So secant square of tan theta into secant square of theta. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So let us move to the next question. This is somewhat different with the previous regular approaches. Assume that fx is an antiderivative of f of x is equal to sin x divided by x when x is positive. So now express the integral 1 to 3 sine 2 of x divided by x dx in terms of f. So this is the combination of fundamental theorem of calculus with the rule of substitution. This is not that much difficult, just you need to be, you need to take some caution, we can say.
Sir, f of 6 minus f of 2.
Correct. So here if you will observe that this is f of 2x will be sine 2x divided by 2x. So f 2 times of f of 2x will be sine 2x divided by x. So we know that f dash x is f of 2x. Then what will be the, sorry, f dash of x, f dash of 2x will be f dash of x by chain rule. into 2. And what is its value? Sine 2x by x. Thus, by fundamental theorem of calculus, 1 by 1 to 3 sine 2x by x dx, this will be f of 2x from 1 to 3. So this will be f of 6 minus f of 3. Clear? I hope there is no
Sir,
difficulty in following this one. Yes, please.
no, sir, no difficulty. Sir, I have solved while taking 2x equal to t
Yeah,
in the
obviously,
integration.
obviously, I know that. But that is why I solved in this way so that you can get some different approach also. The
Yes,
simple,
sir.
obviously, the simpler one is take 2x equal to t. The simpler one is that only. I cannot deny that. I just give you how to relate with the fundamental theorem of calculus directly. Okay? Or you can say chain rule. So next one is let 1 to 0 to 1 fx dx is 3. Then find minus 1 to 0 f of x dx if first one is f is an odd function, second one is f is an even function. So I believe because of the previous examples or illustration, you can directly tell its answer without solving even.
Yes, sir. In the first case, it will be minus 3. In the second case, it will be 3.
Why?
As it is an odd function, so in the interval which is before 0, it will take the negative values as in the right. So it will be give negative area in the odd function,
So
and
what
in
will
the
be
even function, as function's value is same, so its area will also be same.
0 for an odd function simply? Okay. So there will be no symmetry. So you can say this will be minus. This has to be minus 3, and this has to be 3. Okay. So the last question is where when you don't know the intersection point, or you don't know how to from where to where you have to integrate, find the area enclosed by the curves. So the first one is y is equal to 4 and y 4x minus y is equal to 16. These two curves are given. Calculate the area enclosed by these two curves. See, obviously earlier we have given some shaded portion, you have given the points, but what if you have not given anything? So what can be the approach? Tell me.
So we have to draw the graph and then see the intersection point and then see how to
That is a
calculate.
graphical approach. Ultimately, you have to do mathematical calculation to see where the points are intersecting. So why don't we directly do the mathematical calculation first? See, what is this graph? Your approach is obviously correct. So this is y square 4 plus 4x. So what is y square equal to x? This one, right?
Yes, sir.
So what will be y square equal to 4 plus 4x, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is 4x minus y. So write it as intercept form, 1 by 4. And this can be written as so just let x by 4 minus 16 is equal to Is it so? Why I am writing like this? This is a slope intercept form. Whenever you know that x by a plus y by b is equal to 1, so you can directly draw like this. So this will be a comma 0 and this will be 0 comma b. This is the easiest form. And when it is when a and b are positive, and when a is positive, b is negative, so quadrant will be changed accordingly. So here if you will see that what is x intercept, it is positive, so obviously it will cut at 4 first of all. Okay, again what is y intercept, that is minus 16, so 0 comma minus 16, so the line will start from here and it will cut x-axis like this, like this. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So now what is this point that we don't know? So for that we need to solve them. So we know that y square equal to 4 plus 4x and 4x is equal to 16 plus y. So from here y square can be written as 4 plus the value of 4x is 16 plus y from the other curve. So intersection points. So this will give you y square minus y minus 20 is equal to 0. So from here y square minus 5y plus 4y minus 20 equal to 0. So from here this will be y plus 4 into y minus 5. Am I wrote correctly?
X minus 4 minus 25. Sir, x equal to 4 and sir, x equal to 15 by 4.
Sorry.
Sir, x coordinate at the intersection is 15 by 4.
So okay. From here we will get y is equal to minus 4 and x equal to 5. So next one is x equal to, from here when you will substitute minus 4 in this, so this will be minus 4 plus 20 minus 4 12 3, or when you will substitute y is equal to 5, that will be 21 by 4. I think there is some calculation error from my side itself. What is your answer?
Sir, my answer is also wrong, sir. As sir, I am getting y is negative, but it's like sir, x equal to 15 by 4 and y equal to minus 1.
So check x by 4 at x equal to, we have drawn the wrong graph. This is x square equal to y or y square equal to x. First of all, clearly me that.
Sir, this is x y square equal to x.
Are you sure?
Let me check, sir. Yes, sir, I am sure. This is y square equal to x graph.
Okay. So when x is 4, y can be 2 or minus 2. So, okay, understood. This should not be here. So this should be here. Again. Y can be plus 2 or minus 2. Any doubt? When x is 0, what is the value of y? Can be plus
Yes,
2
sir,
or
plus
minus
2 or
2.
minus 2.
And when y is 0, x can be only minus 1. Okay, so I think now
Yes, sir.
this will be the correct points. So this will be something, here it is cutting minus 4, so obviously minus 16 is somewhat downwards. So what is the value of x? It is 3 comma minus 4, and the value of the, this is your shaded area now. Quickly verify this one, these two points are same, correct. Quickly verify it. 5 1 plus 5. Okay. Correct, these are correct points. So to calculate this area, as I told you in the earlier, when you take the x strip, let me draw with some different color. This is your x strip, and this is your again x strip. But when you talk about y strip, this will be your, so what is the meaning of x move from A to B? That means your x strip is moving with this lower curve and this upper curve intersection to this point, then it will change the lower curve and it will change the upper curve. And when will we talk about this y strip, this is the lower curve, this is the upper curve, and it starts from moving from here and it will go to till here. Is it visible, Archit?
Yes, sir.
So that means
Yes, sir.
when you integrate or when you calculate the area with respect to x-axis, then this will be divided into two parts, that is depend on this intersection point. But when you calculate with respect to y-axis, then there will be the upper curve and lower curve will be the same. But the difference is you need to write the limits in terms of y, you need to write the function in terms of y. So let me write both one. So first one is in terms of x when we write. So this is minus 1 and till 3, minus 1 till 3. What is the upper curve? This is the positive side of this function. When you will write y as, it will be plus minus 4 plus 4x, right?
Yes, sir.
So this will be the positive side of this function, 4 plus 4x. And what will be the negative side of function? This is upper curve minus lower curve, right?
Yes, sir.
Then 3 to 21 by 4. What will be the upper curve? Positive side of first curve and the line. What is the positive side of first curve? 4 plus 4x.
4x.
And what is the line in terms of x? 4x minus 16.
16.
And from y, this will be minus 4 to 5. What will be the upper curve in terms of lower curve in terms of, tell me, upper curve in terms of y. What is the upper curve? Line, obviously.
Yes, sir. Line.
So what will be that line?
So that line will be, sir, 16 plus y by 4.
And lower curve will be,
Sir, 4 y square minus 4 by 4.
understood the difference? So obviously this integration is solving is easy. So that is why we should know both the approaches. So here you can see that this is upper curve in terms of, so you can say you are seeing it horizontally. Here you are seeing it vertically. That is why it depends on the strip. So whatever uh, comes up the above side of the strip, we call it as upper curve, and lower side of the strip is called as lower curve. So what is the value of this? So this will be 4y y square by 8 minus y cube by 12 minus, this will be plus y. So minus 4 to 5, and you will solve it. So this will be 4y plus 5y. So this will be 25 plus 25 by 8 minus 125 by 12 with negative sign of minus 20, and this will be plus sign 2 with the negative sign. So this can be also written as 16 by 3. So this will be, first term will be 45, second term will be 25, 16, when we less the 16. So this will be 25 minus 16, this will be 9 by 8 minus, so this was with negative sign now, so this will become positive. So I hope you can do the calculation. 125 plus 64, so this will be 9, 189 divided by 12. So from here, so this can be cut over 3 6 are 8, 3 3s are 9, divided by 4. So from here you will get 360 plus 9 minus 126 divided by 8, and this will give you the value 369 minus 126, so 9 3 4, and this will be 243 by 8. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so I'm just giving you one question for your homework. You can try this one. X is equal to minus y square, and other curve is x plus 3y square is equal to 2, and its answer is 8 by 3. Okay, so any preferable time for the extra class, preferable day or time? It should be between 3 to 14 April, or I can keep myself.
Sir, you can keep yourself, but sir, it will be good if you keep on Saturday or Sunday.
Okay, in the evening time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll try, otherwise I'll let you know. Okay, so most probably
Okay,
I
sir.
will keep in on Sunday, most probably, otherwise I will let you know. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay then, thank you.